Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm going to do a weekend energy reading. I think I'm going to do a side for the masculine and a side for the feminine again. Okay, we've done that with the working week. So now we're going to have a weekend check-in. A weekend check-in. Okay, let's check up to see what's on the horizon for the weekend. And my card's up the right way. We have a Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I spy with my little eye, the Queen of Cups. Let's see what's going on, or what maybe we can expect. Okay, shall we look at the feminines first? Yes. I feel like using the Rider-Waite, and I want to use some Archangel, Tarot, and Oracle cards. The Divine Feminine, how's the weekend looking for you guys? I'm wishing on a star. There's like I'll show you in a moment because I haven't looked at the card, but on the back of the card here, it looks like there's like a white line, like it's a shooting star. Looks very cosmic. Okay. Anything else for the Divine Feminines? Can we have one more? That one doesn't look cosmic. That looks like someone's had like their colouring pencils and have been scribbling. That's a bit wispy. It wasn't like that. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards for the Divine Masculine. Okay. What's going on with you guys this weekend? Okay. Shall we have a look at a union energy? Ah, I spy with my little eye the King of Cups. There you are. Now I felt this side, the Divine Feminine, was more cosmic. Masculines maybe not so much. It's a bit wispy. Hello, King of Cups. Okay. I'm going to show you, first of all, without trying to look at the card. Can you see this shooting star? Oh, wait till you see the card. Okay. I'm wishing on a star. The Magician. As above, so below. Your wishes, it's a done deal. They will be delivered. Ask and you shall receive. Now, what's this Magician pointing to? So he's pointing to this card. Hi, Lily. Here. Ooh. Who is it behind here? I felt like that first card was the cosmic one. What are you wishing for? A Divine Masculine. King of Pentacles. Someone stable, secure. He's a comforter. He's homely. He's responsible. He's stable. He's committed. This is for the feminine side. Okay, this last card. Ooh. What are you wishing for? The legacy, the prophecy, the connection, the abundance. It's a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so Divine Feminine. We've got, I was going to say, you know, it's not the 10 of Cups with the King of Cups in there. It's a King of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. The King of Cups is here. Has he got his 10 of Cups on his side? Who knows? We'll get over there in a minute. That's an amazing reading. It's coming. I shared something today on the Facebook page with Wayne Dyer, and it just said, he said to say, just to understand it's on its way. It's coming. It's on its way. It's done. Been sharing a lot about, you know, manifesting with Abraham Hicks. So check out those videos I've shared on the Facebook page. Shall we have a look what's going on with the masculines? No, let's carry on here. Let's get the angel cards. The archangel. Otherwise you'll get distracted. He has a ring, this King of Cups. It's not on his wedding finger. I think he's keeping it safe. It's on his... Okay. I was going to say it's on his index finger. I'm not sure it is though. It's on his middle finger. It's on his middle finger. What's he doing with that? Felt like he's kind of, I don't know, he's reclaimed his ring. He's given someone like maybe a middle finger and, well, we don't know where he's going. That's the direction he's looking in. Okay, for the feminines, you've got the Strength card. That's beautiful, this card. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence and forgiveness. Coming together now, look, the masculine and the feminine. Now that's the connection. That's where you're going to find this strength. Divinely delivered. We're going to read this, card number 11. You have great strength and compassion. The kindness and understanding that you give to others are a blessed gift. However, it is equally important to show gentleness towards yourself. You may see aspects within you that cause you worry or impatience, but every person is a child of God. It is by balancing all aspects of yourself with love and mercy that you learn to exhibit those same qualities to people around you. You are far stronger than you may believe. The situation you find yourself in requires a very soft and sensitive approach. Archangel Ariel can help you stay strong in the face of any challenge. Okay, the additional meanings of this card: self-confidence, patience, self-control, forgiveness, inner strength, influence through kindness. Influence through kindness. And this is what we've been working on as Divine Feminines. Being graceful in our movements, in our approach. Being kind with our words, with our intentions. Okay, kindness. Archangel Ariel is the angel known for protecting animals, the environment and those who seek to safeguard our world. Her name means Lioness of God, and she can inspire great courage in the hearts of those who call upon her. Archangel Ariel is also known to be an angel of manifesting the essentials of daily life. Call upon Ariel if you're feeling uncertain or experiencing a lack of confidence, and she will help you get in touch with your own inner strength. It's on its way. We're not going to pull any more with that. Little recap. We'll get to the bottom of the deck in a minute, the union energy. But first of all, I sang washing on a star, okay? Felt like it was a shooting star here. They're coming. They're being delivered. It's a law. It's the law, okay? It's going to happen. King of Pentacles, it was inevitable. King of Pentacles, in comes your stability, your comfort, your security. I feel like he's had to put his foot down on some dragons maybe, or stuck some middle fingers up at some people. Okay, and then we have the legacy. It's here. We've got the King of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. The archangels are saying that it's the kindness that has influenced the Divine Masculine. He's now in his King of Cups energy. Look at him, he's got a fish round his neck. He's managed to stabilise his love. It was choppy, but it's like he's dipping his toe in the water. He wants to, well, I was actually going to say it's like he wants to twin. He's up for twinning with the Divine Feminine. It's like he wants to dip his toe in the water. He wants to see really what all this is about in the physical. There's only so much that you can do, like, just spiritually. The manifestation's here. He's dipping his toe in the water. So let's, like I said, the masculine's facing this way, even here, with the King of Pentacles, it's all pointing towards the masculine. Should we find out? Divine Masculine, what's going on? You've got the King of Swords, so now he is in his head also. He's thinking, oh, he looks very stern. He's serious. Okay, so he's serious here about, it's like enough's enough. He's dealt with his whatever he needed to, with either a foot down or a middle finger going up. So it's a big fuck you to anything that's not the legacy. How else can I say that? It's just, I don't want to say it's a big fuck you to life, because life is offering the Divine Masculine. He's just about to take back control and power over his life. He's got the strength here. He's got the kindness, but needs to put his foot down and claim back his power. So, King of Swords energy, he's in his head. He has that sword of bloody resurrection there, and he's got butterflies above his head, which means, I want to say, he knows he's ready. The transformation here. Now, when you look at that top butterfly on his stone throne, was stones being thrown. Where should you not throw stones? In glass houses, okay? What does that say in me? Don't throw stones in glass houses. Okay, we'll check it out. Okay, don't throw stones. Those who live in glass houses should not throw stones. Okay. Those stones, okay. Those who live in glass houses should not throw stones is a proverb used in several European countries. It means that one who is vulnerable to criticism, oh, should we get our words out? Who was stammering and stuttering? No, this person's got their words out. This is the person, okay, who's been throwing the stones. Okay. Those who live in glass houses should not throw stones is a proverb used in several European countries. It means that one who is vulnerable to criticism regarding a certain issue should not criticise others about the same issue. All right. Okay. So if you're vulnerable to criticism regarding a certain issue, then you're best not to criticise others on that same issue. But that's normally that's a big lesson for me in growth. If I criticise someone else, I know that it's something that's triggering me, and I've just become the criticiser of my own criticism. Does that make sense? Okay, let's carry on. That will come with the big F off. 3 of Cups, time for a celebration. Someone's being pulled out from the crowd. 3 of Cups does normally mean a third party situation. We do have a wedding ring here. Well, we have a ring, okay? And it's not on the wedding finger. There's a feminine here being pulled out. We spoke about don't throw stones in glass houses. It's like don't go around criticising people if you don't like that, like being criticised, because that's what you're going to get. If you judge people, you're going to get judged back. That's the lesson we're learning. You stay in kindness, you'll receive kindness back. Nice things happen to nice people. So there's some bad karma here going around. It's like somebody's got their somebody's just had a taste of their own medicine, haven't they? Of criticism. Okay, so I feel like the masculine's retaliated here. And he's told someone really the big truth. Because we've got the King of Swords. He's serious. He's not doing this anymore. Whether or not he spoke about the Divine Feminine, I'm not sure. But he's pulled someone out of the crowd. He may have realised his worth. And behaviour that he is tolerating. He doesn't really need to tolerate this. He does know that. The Divine Feminine would not behave. She's kind. She's worked on her kindness. Okay, so she's aware of the law. And then we've got the Eight of Cups. He's going to the Two of Cups. I didn't feel like he was going into the void. He's just going to the Two of Cups. Looks like night time, whether something happens, and then he's off. Let's get an Archangel Power Tarot. Why did I feel like he wasn't going into the void? Because he's already carrying his 1 cup. So he's already found himself. He's at the 9 of Cups, that's why. Sorry, it's not a knight, it's a king. We've got all the kings on the table. All of them. And no emperor. I'm quite pleased not to see the emperor. I'm really pleased to see the King of Pentacles, because King of Pentacles to me is the Divine Masculine card. King of Cups is emotionally balanced. King of Swords, knowing your truth. King of Gabriel, King of Wands, is going after your passion. This King of Gabriel, this is an understanding. He's generous, inspirational, dramatic, maybe, and driven. He's knowing what he's wanting. Keep your eyes on the big picture. With the feminine. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. The petty stuff, the drama. Just leave that to other people to get on with that. There's enough of them, okay, to do it. They've got their own kind of group. You don't really need to be part of that group. Okay, they'll have enough supporters. They'll find enough supporters for their cause. Experience that leads to success and genuine concern for others. I actually feel as if the Divine Masculine here is he's pulling out, and I want to say it's a Divine Feminine. He may have lost it completely and done a big fuck you and maybe spilled the beans about the Divine Feminine. Spilled the pumpkins, spilled the peaches, I don't know. He's speaking about something being peachy and pumpkin. Elsewhere, because he's not receiving this. It's picked up on the kindness here. It's the Divine Feminine's kindness that has drawn him in, that's influenced him, that he wants to be in a kind, comforting, loving setting. Who wouldn't? And if that's available to you and you're not taking that, and you're allowing someone else to abuse you, there is going to get to a point where you're going to go, why am I doing this? And that's really the point I feel the masculine could be over the weekend. So keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. An experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. And I feel that genuine concern here is for the Divine Feminine. There's 2 flames there. I said about twinning. Okay, let's see where this takes us. This connection. I'm just having a look at this Strength card. Because I can see that it feels like it's a phoenix that's rising. The bird here looks like it's a dove. The dove here is carrying the infinity symbol. The enlightenment is around the Divine Feminine's head. It's like she's got a halo. The Divine Feminine is coming out looking very, very peachy. Okay, at the moment, that's because the masculine is experiencing the opposite behaviour than what the Divine Feminine emits. So she's looking very peachy here. Picked up pumpkin. Maybe your Divine Masculine calls you pumpkin. I don't know. It's like you're not the devil, you're a pumpkin. Maybe this other one's more of a witch, a devil. But I feel like it was a phoenix in the background here that was like rising. You can see what I've kind of said with the infinity symbol that the birds carry in, the enlightenment around the feminine's head. I felt like the feminine did have like a feather next to her, but it's actually I'll say it's a Divine Masculine's tail. His tail's not between his legs here, really. Okay. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Epiphany, the Hermit. So I felt as if he's already been in the hermit mode. I didn't feel as if the masculine was going there. He's got his 1 cup, which means that's where he's been all through the winter, having a really long think, maybe since Halloween. That's quite a while. That's the end of October. It's a good few months, isn't it, to have a good think in solitude, because we've got the hermit waiting for that epiphany. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, and answers that come through meditation. Masculines have been, I don't think they've had much choice. We're taken away to have a really good think. The epiphany with the King of Cups. Let's just read the epiphany card. That's better, having the hermit, than the emperor. Epiphany with the hermit. Wise enough to know what's best for him and for others. Okay, this card signals that you're on a quest to discover your true self. Meditation and quiet time provide great insight into the nature of your own heart and your life purpose. This is not a time of loneliness, but of inner joy and exploring your divine light within. You may find a mentor who magically shows up at the right moment. It could also be that it's time for you to share your own spiritual journey with others who are seeking a mentor. Getting ready to twin. That's all that the twin flames are, this divine masculine, divine feminine. I believe you don't become the twin flames until you're actually in union. You're like flaming together, side by side, okay? And you're explaining this journey and helping others through it. But you do it together. Until then, you're a divine masculine and a divine feminine. I don't really, you're not a twin flame. It hasn't, manifested, okay? It's on its way. And you can believe that you're part of a twin flame connection, but it needs 2 of you to twin, okay, in the physical. And it's all been going on energetically. So he's dipping his toes in the water here. He wants to, come on then, it's time. Joy through spiritual growth. So he's got excited. He's in the King of Gabriel. Generous, inspirational, dramatic and driven. Who knows how his approach is going to be towards the divine feminine, but he's going to be quite serious about mission. Okay, there might not be that much talking about actually what's gone on at the moment. He's very excited about this realisation that he's here for a particular purpose, and it looks like it's twinning. Okay, so you may find a mentor. What's a mentor? You may find a mentor who magically shows up at the right time. It could also be that it's time for you to share your own spiritual journey with others who are seeking a mentor. Archangel Raziel holds up his lantern of enlightenment to welcome you to the starry mountaintop where self-discovery awaits. With the stars to start with, wishing on a star for the feminines. He's been stargazing. Okay, but he's been wishing on them stars. Additional meanings of this card. Consider life's mysteries. Spend quiet time alone. Be a light to others. Heed your own counsel. Big one for the masculines. Big one. They're feeling very fake. They're putting on some kind of show. They're not being authentically them. Well, not until they've had the realisation. It's just so much easier for them to be them and allow it to flow. So heed your own counsel, wise advice is coming your way. Archangel Raziel watches over spiritual teachers and students who are looking for insight or to tap into their own inner knowledge. So the masculines were definitely being watched over, okay? So Archangel Raziel watches over spiritual teachers and students who are looking for insight or to tap into their own inner knowledge. You can call upon him to assist you in understanding complicated metaphysical concepts. If you're finding it difficult to meditate, ask Archangel Raziel to help quiet your mind. and allow your angels and guides to bring you the spiritual insights you're seeking. Ooh, wow, seeing as there are two major arcanas there, this one's the union energy, this one's for the divine feminine, okay? Major arcanas, the universe has stepped in. And then the King of Gabriel, and this is on his own accord, which is how it should be, okay? But we've got all the kings on the table. It's brilliant. It's like when the feminines have all the queens on the table, she's at the divine feminine status, okay, balanced in all of it. So you're more compassionate, understanding. You can help others to become balanced like that, and understand. You know, there's many different aspects to us that we're not aware of, and that's a journey. And then you have a masculine and a feminine point of view, okay? And you have the divine feminine's experience and you have the divine masculine's experience. Both have been different but alike. So you can pick up like the synchronicities, the patterning, which then helps you to go on and help others through this journey. And especially for other light workers, other divine counterparts that want to come together and share this love with the world. And the story of it, amazing really. Okay, let's get some archangel guidance. It's a beautiful reading. Wanted to sing, that's the way, I like it, that's the way, I like it. It's nearly 1:44 in the afternoon. It says 1343, but I know that it's nearly 1:44, and that's the 144,000. Okay. Whether or not that kind of means that there's, 72,000 sets of divine masculines, divine feminines, which make up the 144,000. I don't think it matters what you believe. I believe we're part of that. 72,000 couples is not like a lot in comparison, is it? To true love connection being out there, but it's enough to make people stop and wonder and question what's going on. What is this? It needs to be a big enough collective to make a difference, and we need to be spread out all around the world. Okay. Let's have a look for the feminines. Courage. Brilliant to have with strength, isn't it? I mean, you can't really make it up. Look. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Courage. Look at the lion behind. I've never noticed that before, behind her wing. Okay, divine feminines, we've got courage. You should be able to feel your masculine in you. Okay. And I feel like for the feminine, that's enough. Okay, that's enough for you, is to know that you can tap into your masculine energy within you. You know that he's present now. He is going to be present in the physical. It's on its way. Okay, but at the moment you need patience. And it has to be enough that you can feel him energetically. It has to be. You're not allowed to feel any separation. As soon as you feel separation, you're going to stop this side of the process. Okay? You really must get that. There is no separation. It's coming. It's on its way. Of course it is. It's the law. Okay. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. In this situation, you need to act upon your convictions, even if others disagree. There's no slipping back now for the feminines, okay? I'm protecting you from harm and guiding you to be a loving warrior of light. As you stand up for your beliefs, you're a role model for others, including your divine masculine. He's been watching you. Where else do you think he's got this from? Okay, there's only one of you. And that's what he's just realising. There's only one of you. It doesn't matter how he goes about trying to replace that or find that elsewhere or convince himself that that wasn't true. There is only one of you. And you're just like him, kind of. So as you stand up for your beliefs, you're a role model for others. This is an important form of spiritual teaching, in which your example gives others courage to stand up for their own principles. Yeah, the Divine Masculines had to watch the Divine Feminine go through this. They've kind of gone into the dark night and have not stood up courageously for themselves, their beliefs, in their situations, in their lives. The Divine Feminine has. They're not going to want to be left behind, okay? They're going to have a lot of respect for the Divine Feminine once they get over their ego. And then they're going to follow suit. Of course they are. Or they're going to get left behind. Who wants that? Just because you can't swallow your pride. Or you will be brave enough to change things because it's going to get to you so much. The opportunity of a lifetime. Not just really like, well, of how many lifetimes, I don't know. It's one hell of an opportunity to get you out of hell. Okay. So as you stand up for your beliefs, you're a role model for others. This is an important form of spiritual teaching in which your example gives courage, gives others, can't get the words out, gives others courage to stand up for their own principles. Yeah. Working with Archangel Ariel again. Okay. Well, I'm holding up the wrong card, look. Well, I'm not. Ariel's name means Lioness of God. We've already been told that. And she reflects these qualities, including bravery, courage, focus, and elegant movements. Wow. Okay, it's so important, guys. This flowing, this movement. Watch how your body is, even when you're on your own. I don't want you tearing around, banging about, stressed out, heavy-footed, clumsy. Like, you can be clumsy in a cute, seductive way, but it's like, stop being so forceful. When you're cooking, cook with love. Do shower with love, have a bath with love. You've got to flow, really flow. You're feminine. You've got to flow. And be a feminine. Move gracefully like the swan. It's so important, guys. So I've been saying it too much for it not to be important, okay? Because I keep saying to people, you have more of a dominant masculine energy now that you're in your feminine. Please be graceful, flow, soften up. Most of us feminines have been given this title, I don't know, of being, I don't know, hard-shelled maybe. I was going to say hard to penetrate. But I don't mean it like that. Or whether I'm just saying that I'm easy. I'm not easy. Tough. Having to look after ourselves, resentment. I mean, if you have resentment against your divine masculine, you might as well just have resentment against the whole world, because we all behave in a disrespectful way, in a confused way. We all react to situations so differently, and it's not until that situation comes over you that you're not sure how you're going to react. Okay, so Divine Feminines, I don't know what I'm saying there. Move gracefully, please. Okay, be graceful in your movements. I can tell you what I just done. I was chewing gum. I used to chew gum all the time. And it's quite common, I think. Now, I was chewing gum. Sometimes I don't chew gum often, but I saw some gum and I put some gum in my mouth. And I think it's because I was just mulling a few things over, having a think. I thought, it's helping me to concentrate. Then I went to do the reading and it was like, I've got gum in my mouth. Like, take that out of your mouth. I would have kept that in my mouth. Like, I used to have gum in my mouth all the time. I used to go to work with gum in my mouth. Wherever, gum. There was only one place I wasn't allowed to chew gum, and I did respect the rules, and that was in prison. Was not allowed into prison with chewing gum. Okay. So, gum, and I took it out. It was like, we don't do that anymore. And it was okay that I done it, but I realised I was doing it, and it was like, well, you're not going to sit here like chewing away. Be a lady. I was going to say I've got to start holding my cup by the handle. But sometimes I notice I stick my little finger out. I do it when I'm writing as well. I reckon I was born for this. Little pinky. I've had to work a lot on myself. I come from quite a common upbringing. Okay, so graceful. No excuses. No, there is no excuses. Apart from the ones that we find. Okay. Until you grow up, courage. Ariel's name means Lioness of God, and she reflects these qualities, including bravery, courage, focus, and elegant movements. If you notice images of lions or lionesses, well, I seem to have picked up this one today, which I've never done before. In the background, that's stunning. This signals that Ariel is with you. Call upon her to boost your confidence and courage. Right, okay, masculines. Ooh, how long have we been on for? 35:50. Let's get a message for the divine masculines. Graceful. You're going to have to learn to love doing the ironing and love cooking and hoovering and cleaning and do it all very feminine-like and gracefully. No complaining, no more complaining. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do, but you should want to do those things. And not complain about it. No one wants to be around a complainer, do they? You know, these things just need doing. It's all part of it. Masculines, you've got peace. That's just lovely. Because for one, I feel like the peace is like on your wings. The feminines' wings are kind of closed, like in, so I don't feel it's the feminines that are sending out. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. There's this, where did I see it before? I saw it in the strength card. This dove here, and it's being sent out with the infinity symbol. The divine feminine's already in this kindness, okay, standing up for her beliefs. She's very strong here. It's like you're the one that sends out the bird. You actually send the bird out in the physical. You remember that the only thing that is real is love. Peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Quite distracted. Why are we distracted now? Okay. Peace. Look past the surface of this situation. So this is for the masculines, okay? It's lovely. It comes in well with the King of Gabriel colours. And also the cloak of the masculine here in love. Look past the surface of this situation and see the underlying truth that everyone involved is a child of God filled with love. By focusing upon this truth, you elicit loving behaviour and solutions. Even though appearances may seem otherwise, trust that a higher wisdom is in charge. Love is the only power that exists, and its light shines away any seeming darkness. Hold the intention to look for examples of this light within yourself and others, and you'll have more light in your mind, heart, thoughts and life. This knowledge is the foundation of peace. And like I said, it's don't worry, the divine feminine's all peachy here. Her light is being shone very brightly at the moment. He's looking for examples of it. He's not finding it. He finds it within himself. But on the exterior, he's searching for that, and it's bringing him straight back to the divine feminine. You're the kindest person he's ever met. When you wish to feel more centred, calm and peaceful, call upon Shamal. He is the archangel of personal and global peace. And that's what we're working on here, personal and global peace. He's very kind, loving and sweet, and he'll evoke a pleasant feeling of excitement when he works with you. Know that Shamal sees your true qualities and loves you unconditionally. That's beautiful. Union energy, take back your power. with the Strength card here, look. Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Take back your power. Wow. It's time. You're a luminary, a sage, a wise one, a high priestess, high priest. Didn't even separate them, it just put a little there. What are they called? Oh no, / So you're a luminary, a sage, a wise one, a high priestess, high priest, a wizard and a supreme manifester. Now is the time to summon up your spiritual strength and power and put your authority into action. That's all 4 of those kings there. Good job, because it's not the emperor. You've got a better authority than the emperor. He has an ego. That's what the divine feminine, the empress, tames, is his ego. Okay. Lovingly and firmly transform your intentions into reality. Say prayers about your intentions and ask for guidance and signs to shape your manifestations to the highest possible level. Working with Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel's name means secrets of God. And this archangel will help you understand esoteric spiritual ideas and apply them in practical ways. Call upon Raziel to assist your alchemical work to turn ideas into gold. We spoke about that during the week. I'm going to get a Sacred Spirit reading card. And I'm going to do one for both sides and then I'm going to go. I'm going to leave it there, I believe. Let's see what the Sacred Spirit wants to say. And this is your weekend energy reading. Okay, Divine Feminines. Okay, we might end on a union message. We'll see. Divine Feminines, you've got card number 13. Emotional challenges. Resolve the issue. Okay, let's pay attention then. Express yourself clearly and resolve the issue. It is not uncommon for individuals to experience regular emotional challenges. A part of the human experience is to go through different stages of the emotional wheel, from love, joy and happiness to grief, sadness and betrayal. Not all emotions can be conveyed at once, and therefore a process of understanding our current and past feelings to move forward with an issue or challenge is essential. So this is really going to help us to, when we understand this, how we can help to understand others. I said about how there's so many different aspects of us that we're not even aware of, our emotions, okay? And it's not until they come up that we weren't even aware that we had them. And that's down to how we responded and behaved. And that would be our fears show their faces, okay? And it can send us rocketing. So it is not uncommon for individuals to experience regular emotional challenges. A part of the human experience is to go through different stages of the emotional wheel, from love, joy and happiness to grief, sadness and betrayal. Not all emotions can be conveyed at once, and therefore a process of understanding our current and past feelings to move forward with an issue or challenge is essential. We can't always be light and fluffy. We must acknowledge feelings such as anger or bitterness. Refusing to acknowledge personal anger, resentment or mistreatment towards yourself will only leave you feeling depressed, with your self-worth being sacrificed just to please others. Right now you are experiencing an emotional challenge. You may be feeling overwhelmed, have had your trust broken or felt betrayed from people close to you. You may have been hurt by others either physically or emotionally. Know that you have the resilience and strength you need within to overcome this challenge in life. This is a temporary phase. You must acknowledge your emotions now if you would like to move forward quickly. It is important to remember not to dwell on events for too long, as they can keep you stuck and stagnant in life. I did say masculine might not want to talk about the past just now. It might not be kind of there for real healing to take place, but know that it will be spoken about. But at the moment, this is like just coming out of that funk for the masculines. Like, you don't want to go back there because you're still dwelling on the past and you're still hurt from the past. Okay, you're going to take it out on your masculine, you're going to take it out on the whole world. Okay, so remember what we're attracting. Okay, there's no point. Universal love, unconditional love for all. Okay, you want to blame your masculine for the wrongdoings he's done? I bet you can pull another list of people that you could also feel the same resentment for, but you don't choose to. Let it go. Let it all go. Okay, you don't have to tolerate anything like that anymore. Okay, and if you're not dwelling on it, then you definitely won't be attracting it back in. It's like it's all good to go ahead now. So right now we've already read that part. I'm not going to keep repeating that part. Okay. Verbal confrontations are possible now. Attempt meditation. It doesn't even say that. Attempt meditation. I think you should. Don't hate. Meditate. I think it says attempt mediation to remove the emotional charge out of the conversation. It does say mediation. Attempt mediation to remove the emotional charge out of the conversation so all parties can be heard and express themselves equally. Remember, this is in bold writing here. Remember, you can only heal something you choose to acknowledge. If you have experience, okay, so you can only heal something that you choose to acknowledge. If the masculine doesn't come in and acknowledge the past events, then he's not ready to kind of heal from that, but he is coming in. But he's more excited about mission, about this realization. So just be aware of that. Remember, you can only heal something you choose to acknowledge. If you have experienced a traumatic event or continued cycles of emotional triggers, please seek a suitable professional that can help you unpack this emotional baggage and get to the real cause of the issue. So it's like now's not the time to be pushing all your masculine's trigger buttons. Well, let's find out about this. He's just kind of come to the awareness of this connection, a collective connection. Okay. The shadow aspect is fear in displaying emotion, self-sabotage and denial. Affirmation. I'm just going to give you this. I acknowledge and express my emotions with ease and grace. Ease and grace, not getting angry, not getting all het up, okay, where you can feel it like burning inside you. That's not very feminine, that's not graceful. Like the swan. Glide like the swan. Okay. I acknowledge and express my emotions with ease and grace. Let's get one for the masculines. You may not also be ready to discuss everything. Ease and grace. Okay, flow. It's all good. Don't start fearing that stuff of the past now. Okay. Let's get one for the divine masculines. Oh, I tell you what, that just, okay, I'm going to tell you not to laugh at me, but I've got to tell you because for one, I saw that these wings, okay, were over like the third eye. So this is like you're being guided, you're very aware, okay? But it was what she was looking into. And it looks like there's water there, doesn't it? And I can see water dripping off of her face. And this morning I put the shower on to run, okay? So, you know, the temperature. But something fell over into the bath. My shower's in my, like, kind of in my bathtub. It's not a separate shower unit. So you've got a shower curtain, okay? And there was a bottle of bubble bath, okay, holding the shower curtain. so that the water couldn't kind of squirt out. And that fell into the bath. So the shower was like blasting. I tried to like reach around and pick up the bottle, and the shower hit me straight in the face here. I had my head down and it hit me, and I could feel the water, and not an issue, you know. I'm just about to get in the shower. Just hadn't kind of like, you know, I still had clothes on. But, and then I looked in the mirror and I went, oh my, I've been baptised. It was like, oh, you've baptised me. And I had all water, like dripping. It was just from here. But I just told you that. But that's what went through in my mind. I've been baptised. Okay. Masculine, should we get you a card? My baptism. But that's what it was like. It was like, oh, I feel like I've just been baptised. I have been baptised. When I was a baby. Divine Masculine, you've got spirit messages with a bird on here. It says, observe limitations. Okay, so here's your focus. $34. Observe limitations, reflect and adapt to your surroundings. The beautiful hovering hummingbird is a positive animal totem. Its simplicity and seemingly effortless glide across flower gardens reminds us to take things slowly. Often believed to float between realms, hummingbirds are light bringers. Their healing hum encourages you to open your heart to receive love in your life. The hummingbird can travel large distances despite its small size and has the ability to fly backwards, reminding us that no matter where we are in life, we can always take a few steps back and try again. Being willing to step back and see things differently in order to take in the sweetness of life is all a part of the hummingbird's blessing. The hovering wings of the hummingbird move in an infinite loop. The figure 8 pattern, which I've already picked up on the birds, haven't I? Figure of 8 there. The figure 8 pattern, the symbol defined as an unending sequence, this powerful symbol represents endlessness, the infinite life of the spirit. Right now, you have spirit guiding you. There are many messages around you that are waiting to be acknowledged. Pay attention to specific encounters, as these special meanings will bring confirmation from the spirit realm. Know that right now you are being visited by past loved ones. They are asking you to be observant of the signs they are sending you on a daily basis. Be aware of these moments as your mind wanders to nostalgic memories from the past. You may be visited by loved ones while you are lucid dreaming. Keep a handy journal next to your sleeping space so you can record these moments immediately. Please acknowledge these signs and communicate with love and gratitude, as it takes a great deal of energy for these special encounters. I said that the Divine Masculine is definitely being guided. We could leave him in the safe hands of his ancestors. Loved ones are visiting and sending him messages daily. It takes a lot of effort for them to do that, Divine Masculines. It's like, show some respect. Pay attention to the messages. Wow. Okay. The beautiful hum of the hummingbird inspires magic and joy to those that witness these joyful encounters. Magic and joy to those that witness and are not in denial. If you witness the flight of the hummingbird, know that luck and positivity is on its way. Okay, so the shadow aspect is creating complications and over-analytical. The sacred crystal is the moonstone. Here's the affirmation. I am ready to receive confirmation from my spiritual team now. Should we look what the union energy is? I feel like maybe getting, I don't know whether I want to get you a postcard from Spirit. Just when we speak about loved ones passed over. Maybe. Maybe not. You'll know. You've got Ascended Masters. Create open communication. I don't think I need to read you any more messages. You know what the messages are. You know what postcards are being sent to you. Okay, number 2. This is union energy, guys. Create open communication with others and listen objectively. This just reminds me of the rose quartz, okay? So make sure you're carrying some rose quartz if you've got some. So it's that love, the unconditional love, the kindness here. Beautiful and pink. Throughout time, human beings have looked to spiritual teachers, gurus and philosophers for guidance and wisdom in their everyday lives. Regardless of religious background or affiliation, people gravitate towards those who have achieved levels of ascension on the physical plane. That's this gravitation towards the divine feminine. Philosophers, ascended masters, spiritual gurus and leaders enable those seeking wisdom or higher states of well-being and consciousness to connect to something bigger than themselves in this dimensional experience. While there are many ascended masters across the realm of ascension, they are still on differing levels of ascension. These inner planes assist those seeking wisdom connecting to specific energy, such as the light rays. When working with these frequencies or energies, be sure to always invoke or request the aspects that exist within 100% pure light frequencies. Ascended masters still exist with a dual polarity and still have specific purposes and functions relating to the earthly realm. Right now, you are required to connect to higher wisdom previously shared with a collective purpose. Daily rituals and routine are essential to establish stability through decision-making processes. Open your mind and vision to signs and symbols from the Ascended Master realm. Many masters are associated with animals and symbols. I started to see symbols, was it yesterday? I was meditating and I realised, oh, I'm seeing symbols. What are they called? Geometric shapes. Yeah. So even myself, I'm like, okay, I've never really seen these symbols before. But they were just, it's like a tunnel. Like when I meditate, it's just a blank space and in comes things. And all the symbols started coming in. Okay. So open your mind and vision to signs and symbols from the Ascended Master realm. Many masters are associated with animals and symbols. Pay attention to art and imagery that you may feel emotionally or strongly connected to now as you are being guided divinely. Be consciously aware that the masters are working behind the scenes in your life to achieve a greater outcome. Karmic planning and your unique energetic blueprints require certain learning, experiences and events for you to grow and expand your soul and spirit into a new state of awareness. So the shadow aspect is refusing to be open to new experiences or outcomes. It's interesting. The sacred crystal is called a hidden night. Hidden night. Okay. Brilliant, because that's who I was thinking about, Metatron, with the shapes. Angel assistance is Archangel Metatron. Channeling higher wisdom. And the affirmation is, I am a clear channel of divine knowledge. I share this wisdom with compassion and confidence. I'm speaking about dragons as well. And I shared that on the Facebook page about when your spirit, when a dragon is your spirit guide also. And I said about how I can see my dragon and she lays with me at night. It's amazing. So I built this connection with like my spirit dragon. And she's guiding me. So, and now we've got shapes coming in. Okay, let's just leave it there. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. I'm so pleased that I've done this reading. I really hope that it helps. We're just under an hour. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, guys, much love. Take care. Bye for now.